Can I go to the sleepover?
I want you to promise me something. If there's any drinking, I want you to say, no thanks, not my thing.
I promise, Mom.
They really do hear you.
Did you pack your toothbrush?
For tips on how to start the talk, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Welcome everybody to the News Graphics Scott County Sports Show. I'm Cal. We are here at Scott County High School Friday night. We will be at Bird's Nest Stadium for the Battle of the Birds, Round 3, third annual between the undefeated Great Crossing Warhawks at 5-0 and these Scott County Cardinals at 2-3. The Cards have played one of the toughest schedules in the state. They have reason to believe that they will come out on top again, but the Warhawks also think that their undefeated run is going to continue. Let's hear what the players and coaches had to say.
I just think it's good all the way around. I think it's good for the community. It's a big rivalry game as it continues to grow. And sometimes it's good to have it early in the season, but we're excited about it being first district game midway through the season here, and everybody's starting to tighten up and get ready to have their playoff spots.
They're going to be 6A after next year. There's no question about that. They know that. We know that. Everybody it's public knowledge. You can look up the numbers. And I'm sure that we'll move it to earlier in the year because, you want to go ahead and play it, A, while the weather's good, and B, to also get it out of the way. But depending on what happens the rest of the way out, now there's a good chance we might have to do it twice.
Our schedule has been, we played some good teams that's given us different looks, which prepares us for our district play. Our kids have been resilient, just coming in each week, doesn't matter who the opponent is. We just want to go out, get better, play together, and we've been able to do that. And we've been able to respond in adversity moments. The Henry Clay game, first road game, and we had, it came down to the last second, and so it was great for our kids to go through that. And then Bourbon County last week was a great test for us, again, on the road, scrappy game, had to play, and just stayed to our game plan and got better.
It's been a really fun season so far for us because it's been real challenging. And I think you got to look at everything that every roadblock that you come into your life and try to make it the best you can. Now, in terms of the accident, there's obviously no fun in that. It was terrible. I'm just talking about from the football standpoint. But, Coach McIntyre and Coach Travis acted in the way you would hope they would act. And, the semi-truck driver and all those kind of different various things. But, the bottom line is everybody's fine. And, we got a few little logistics to work through. But all those things are really minor.
I think it's really good. Just to, everyone gets that, that first game gets a few hits going, get the blood going, adrenaline. So, rolling in, everything, getting a little bit more experience against, a variety of different teams and, facing different things each game. I think it's just going to allow us to be better prepared and, have a better feel for what we're going into this, this game and everything, taking it just like a normal game and get prepared this week.
I don't even know how to explain it really. These past years have been such a challenge for everyone on this team, and to finally see that work put off in this season, and everyone knows that this game is super important. I think everyone on the team is super excited to go out there and show them what we can do.
No distance towards them. They came out firing this year. There's no room to talk towards them, but I just think we're going to open a whole lot of eyes. We played some really good teams. We played, last week Douglas opened up in Franklin County. I think it's going to be really good. Two great defenses also playing against each other. Well, I reckon we lost half of our equipment to a big old bus fire. That was something else. That's something I'll be able to tell my kids one day. But a lot of these schools, they donated some stuff. I think Mayfield gave us some helmets. LCA gave us some really nice helmets. I even saw an Oregon helmet in there or something. It's crazy. All the coaches, they've done great about handling stuff. They've got us out there, equipment. They got new shoulder pads, they got us helmets, everything. We haven't gone without. One bit. Everything's been on schedule. Everything's been going. We're going to be just as prepared if we were any other week.
I'm expecting a battle. Both teams have changed over the time as each school has grown through the years. And Great Crossing isn't what they used to be, apparently. 5-0 this year, so we got to keep our heads up and we can't underestimate them. So we're excited to play them. Our schedule is probably one of the toughest I've seen as I'm in high school, but I'm blessed to say that I got to play this schedule because it's made me a better person and a better player to play with my teammates and grow throughout the season and see what we can do and what we can achieve later on.
Thank you for joining the News Graphic Scott County Sports Show. We hope to see you in some capacity at the game Friday night. Of course, you can be there. Buy your tickets in advance. Check out all the social media platforms for both schools, or you can watch via the NFHS network with a monthly subscription, or listen at news-graphic.com. We will be there with all the action for Great Crossing in Scott County. Can't wait for Friday night, 7:30 kickoff. See you then.